Good morning! We are going to show you guys inside of Beautiful Feet books. I have my kiddo with me. My other kiddo may end up joining us. He's being a little camera shy right now, so he might come out here. But we just got our box in the mail of all of the books that come with 2 different curriculums from Beautiful Feet books. So I decided to go ahead and buy 2 because I do have a 2nd grader and a 6th grader that I am doing school with this year. But we're actually going to be combining them with both kids. So my 6th grader is going to be doing some lower elementary school work. My 2nd grader is going to be doing some upper elementary to middle school work because he's 6th grade. So they kind of, I think the age range is like 4 through 6 for the one. But I'm going to talk a little bit about how I'm going to implement it for both kids and also how I'm going to implement science in with both of them. So first of all, I do already have the teacher guides for both. So we are going to be doing Around the World with Picture Books 1. There are 2 different curriculum for Around the World with picture books. So we are doing number 1 this year. So this goes over Asia, it goes over, I believe, Africa, and it goes over Australia and Antarctica. So we're going to be learning a lot of really fun geography, and we are also going to be doing the history of science. So this is a big way that we are able, I can see you. This is going to be a big way that we're able to do science is because we're doing the history of science. But I am still going to incorporate science with Around the World with picture books as well. So the history of science is the upper elementary to middle school level, and it does come with this really beautiful, all the pictures are hidden, a really beautiful timeline. So we do have this already as well. I can pull it out of there without ripping it. So it has a really beautiful timeline. The kiddos can color the pictures, and it has the facts for them already. So the history of science is actually studying about different scientists throughout time. And so it has, say hi, good job. So it does have the books that go along with it, but then it also has different experiments and whatnot to do with it. So it'll have you read what you're going to read and using different maps and whatnot and timeline, but then also just using household stuff, strings, scissors, a pitcher, plastic bucket, gloves, ruler, stopwatch, the stuff you have at home to do some really cool science experiments. So this is one for Galileo, and you're making a pendulum, which is so much fun. That is so like STEM oriented. We've got some moo sounds over here. So my kids have loved doing STEM. They've actually been doing a homeschool science class the past year and a half that was all STEM stuff, and so we moved away from that, so we're happy to get our hands on STEM stuff with the Beautiful Feet books as well. So we do have, like I said, the timeline and the teacher guides already. I also already have this awesome maps book. So if you guys have been following me, you've seen the maps books already because I've shared it a few times because it is so beautiful. So the inside of it has a world map. And let me get closer so you guys can see this better. So all the beautiful colors and illustrations that go with it. And so then it has all the different countries too. And not only does it have the map, but it has different animals, different landmarks, things that the countries are known for and the continents are known for, and it is just a really cool way for kids to learn geography through this map book. So this is implemented in Around the World Picture Books 1 and 2. We may even use a little bit with the history of science, just looking at where these different scientists live and everything. So it is a really amazing resource book that they sell that you can use with any curriculum, whether you're using Beautiful Feet books or anything else. I recommend having this book in your home because it is just really cool. Even if you're just keeping it on the table and the kids pick it up to flip through, it's just gorgeous. So, are you guys ready to open the box? Okay. So,
I pulled up scissors.
I will take it, please. Thank you. that's so pretty. Yes, a lot of paper. There's so many books in here. Okay, let me put this to the side. Oh my goodness, they got this package so well, so none of these books are dented or anything. That's amazing. Scissors. Oh my goodness gracious. So many books. This is awesome.
How heavy is this box?
It's heavy box. Okay, I think that's all of it. Hooray! There you go, Liddy.
I like this one.
So that one we have already. We'll talk about that in just a minute. So one of the books that comes with the history of science is The Way Science Works. And so this has a lot of the experiments in this book and a lot of how things work. So that has different pulleys and gears and cranes and all of that. So it has a lot of different science information in here, and I've been really excited for you to flip through this. Heat and sound and molecules. Here, go ahead and look at that book. So that book is one that comes with the history of science, and it has all kinds of goodies in that, and I believe that it's implemented all throughout the whole year of using the history of science. So they do recommend, let me put this here so it don't get lost. They recommend for, if you're going to do this for a full year curriculum, to do this 2 to 3 days a week. So the way that I am planning on doing it is doing 2 days of one curriculum and 2 days of another curriculum. Or if we're just having a slow day or something, that we can just go ahead and do one of each. Whatever works out for our week and whatever works out for our family. So it's not typical to do both. I am planning on a lot of this being a part of our regular just literature and language arts as well, is the reason why I'm doing it so much. So don't expect to do 2 curriculums for Beautiful Feet books. That is kind of overdoing it. I was just really excited because it is so many amazing books, and I really wanted to implement a lot of really quality literature into our homeschool this year. And having such a wide age gap with my kids being in 2nd and 6th grade, I wanted to target both of them. So that's the reason why I decided to do both. So, yes, you can start flipping through that. And I'll talk about that in just a minute. So let me separate these really quick based on... Hi! I think they have them separated pretty well for me. Oh, so the other thing are these amazing notebooks. So it is just a notebook, but for around the world of picture books, they do recommend using a notebook for note-taking and whatnot to go along with the curriculum. Are you okay? Did you slip off the stool? Are you okay? Come here. You want to come over here? Come on.
My hamster cuddling with a snake.
Let me get this up on my Facebook too. So when I'm all done, I will look at all the questions that are going along with this video on my computer.
Mom, it's a mouse cuddling with a snake.
Oh boy, that mouse better watch out. So, in the notebook, so let me show you actually the back. I'm losing track of my books. Where did that, oh, it's on the floor. In the back of Around the World of Picture Books, it has all of the different pages that you would need for any notebooking. We're knocking our books off, Liddy. So it has pictures of countries, it has flags, it has pictures of animals in the back of it. And so you can cut these out, have the kiddos color them, put them in their notebook, and have them write something about that country. So since my kiddo is in 2nd grade, he's going to be writing very minimal for it. So he might write a sentence or two with some help. But it's a really cool way to add copy work into your history and your geography, and to add on some handwriting practice and all of that. And so the thing that's cool about these is they are made in Japan, and I believe that they are acid free, and they will not bleed through is the other thing. So when you're putting the glue on here, and if they're writing in maybe pen or marker, coloring and all of that, it's not going to bleed through. So that's why they recommend these notebooks. And they're really lightweight for how many pages they have. So I'm really impressed with these. They're really vintage looking and really cool looking. Are you going to tell them about it? say we're going to read lots of books? Yeah. Is that duck? What's duck say? Quack. Very good. Okay. So, we have all of the books right here for the history of science. So we are going to learn about Ben Franklin. We are going to learn about Thomas Edison. We're going to learn about Galileo and Archimedes and Isaac Newton. This one. Oh, that's a cute bear. And Pasteur and Marie Curie. And this is Ordinary Genius, a story about Albert Einstein. And then it also does have an audiobook about Alexander Graham Bell as well. So I thought that was cool because my kids are really into audiobooks right now. So that is all the different scientists that you would learn about inside of the history of science. And then, like I said, it has that timeline to go along with it too. So you can see which scientists lived when and when the different things were discovered. Very good. I know, it's a really cute bear. So we are going to be going all over the world in Around the World picture books. So it has a story of little, I'm probably going to butcher these names, but Babaji. It has Crow Boy, and this is a Caldecott winner. It has the story of Ping. It has Grandfather's Journey, which is also a Caldecott winner. So that is another thing that I love, is a lot of these are award-winning books, and I really wanted to do a lot of award-winning. You tell them all about it? What is that book? Does it have the duck on it? Yeah. Is that a boy? And it has Emmanuel's Dream. This is a Schneider Family Book Award.
Skunk.
It has another Caldecott winner. It's Hush. It's Thai Lullabies. Once a Mouse, also a Caldecott Medal winner. What has that? Mouse and a tiger. It has Anno's China. Oop, this is another one that goes with the science. I missed this. The Wright brothers. We're going to be studying that with the history of science. I know, we saw their monument, didn't we? The Lotus Seed. The Tale of the Mandarin Ducks. Oop, Leonardo da Vinci also goes with the history of science. I have a couple history of science books stuck in here that I didn't see. So, George Washington Carver. And Picture History of Great Inventors, Leonardo da Vinci, and then back to the Around the World in Picture books, it has The Woman Who Planted Millions of Trees, and this book is really cool. I showed you guys this book before, if you guys were a part of my 4 weeks to a stress-free homeschool course I did over in Relaxed Homeschoolers. I showed off this book, and it is really neat. It's called Mirror. And so it's 2 different cultures and 2 different stories, because each page you open up from both sides. And so it'll show you, let me get them both open without hurting the book. This is definitely a lay-down book. So it shows you like someone from the Western culture, like where we might live, kind of house. And then I think this is Morocco. I can't remember where it is. I'd have to look. But it shows you like what their houses look like there, and then it just keeps going and going, that you flip the pages at the same time, and it'll show you the different cultures and just the different ways that we live. That's really cool. So the way that I plan, can I borrow this real quick now? The way that I plan on implementing science with Around the World with picture books is that it does show you in the back of the book all of those different animals that live in the different countries. And so it has pictures of them. Let me show you. So like a West African lion is part of the one for Africa. And for Ghana, it has like a hippopotamus and all of that. So it has different animals in it. So I got Exploring Creation and Animals of the 6th Day from Apologia. And so I plan on taking those animals that are a part of Around the World with picture books and looking in this book and referencing it and learning about those animals in a deeper way. And maybe notebooking about those too. I know that Apologia has a lot of notebooking recommendations as well inside of it. So we're gonna add to our notebooking with our science and do science that way because I have an animal lover, don't I? He's ignoring me now. He's too busy playing with the box. Oh, there's my animal lover. Stop stomping. It's really loud on the video, probably. So that is how I'm going to implement science with our Beautiful Feet books this year. So these books are amazing. There is a humongous pile of them. And I am so excited to take it and get started. I waited way too long to order them. I should have ordered them weeks ago, and I ordered them like 1 week ago. So they just got in, and I am thrilled to start with this. And I think my boys are excited too, since they both ran off with some of the books, and they're starting to look through them and flip through them. So let me log on my computer really quick, because my phone is really far from me, so I can't see what you guys have been saying. So let me get on here and see if it'll let me see your guys' questions that you have. Computer's being really slow. Are you putting all the paper away for me? Thank you. Are you gonna get it all? Does it fit? Does it fit back in the box okay? Come on, computer. It is like, okay, I think it'll let me see. Oh, there's my book. It's not really letting me see. It's not loading. I don't know why.
Give me a tablet.
No, that's okay. I can't find the Facebook on the tablet. So, I apologize that my computer is not cooperating with this. So, if you guys have any questions about Beautiful Feet books, or Around the World of Picture books, or the history of science, or how I plan on combining science and history together this year, please let me know in the comments. I am so excited to get started with this, and I think we're going to dig in right now. So I'm going to head off of here so that we can get started. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.